The Adidang interview with Zane Lowe, Apple Music. Bro, we just finished watching the whole album on Apple Music. Now we get an interview talking about Adidang, bro.
Let's go. We can't get enough Adidang.
Literally. Bro, fuck. Well, that song's still being on like repeat, bro.
Yeah,
I think
we haven't had enough time to listen to them almost.
Bro, genuinely they're all bangers, man.
Actual bangers.
And I think we were talking about it in the reaction, but that was, at least us three, it was like our first ever album reaction, like, experience.
Going from top to bottom, through the story, through what the artist is trying to convey, you felt it. Like, I felt the difference compared to a normal song. It's like, you could feel when you were going over the hill, like they're talking about an Adidang and the come down. Bro, I loved it all.
And it was all of ours first BTS album as well, from start to finish.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was an experience, bro. That's how I can describe it. It was literally an experience. It wasn't like the concerts, it wasn't like watching music videos, it was a whole new experience.
Yeah, it's a whole new feeling.
Exactly.
And for this video, I'm excited that they're sitting with Zane Lowe. I've seen his interviews in the past myself, right? So he's done bigger names. Like he's got Kendrick, he's got Drake, and BTS is superstars as well, right? So he sits down with superstars and he knows how to get the best out of them in terms of their personalities, but also ask them the right question about the art itself as well. Okay. So Zane's really up there.
I've never seen this. So.
Yeah, all I know is I remember we watched one of our first in the guide, and Zane Lowe's face popped up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Zane Lowe," and he looked around, he's like, "You guys don't know Zane Lowe."
Really?
I remember him from back then when you mentioned it.
Wait, was that? By the way, was that a BTS interview that he did? Why did he pop up?
I don't know. I would assume he probably did one previously, actually.
Yeah, that's what I would think. If he popped up,
yeah.
I mean, we did do our best during the album as well to try to dissect the songs, right? But I think with them now, hopefully they give specifics into songs.
Yeah, I want to know about if they talk about the process as well, or how much are they going into that, how much is the documentary, like how does the interview play? I'm curious about this.
Bro, where
Aesthetic
are they?
vibes.
Penthouse, man.
Yeah.
very cozy spot for an interview. I like it.
We're gonna see the boys pulling up.
I already love this because it's so raw and authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't just cut from where they start. It's like
some of the process. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I like this.
Yeah, do we like see them greeting them back to back?
I hope we can. If they're recording this, it's like this is where they're coming from, right? Is that Zane Lowe?
Is that Zane?
Zane. That is Zane.
Why is it counting down from 1 minute? Is that when they enter? Or
Yeah.
what's going on there? What's up, bruh?
I'm so excited. Okay. If you just check in the pocket, what do you think?
What does he do as an occupation?
He's just like an interviewer.
Yeah, I've seen him with
He's just a
interviews
professional
mainly.
music listener.
Yeah, bro, he understands music very well.
If that's a job, bro.
He's the type of guy, he'll do the due diligence to make sure he understands it.
Was he like previously like a producer? Like, did he have any?
I don't know the history too much. I just know he's
Just a
good at
musical
interviews, yes.
That's good. That's the kind of person we need.
So he would have listened to the album then.
Bro, he wouldn't come into this without listening to the album. That's the kind of guy he is. That's what I think.
Who's that?
Is it?
Do you think this is in Korea? The crew seems Korean.
Yeah, they do seem Korean.
Or it's just their staff, I guess. Wherever it is.
So he would listen to the interview, listen to the album before everyone.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he's well versed.
But they'd also give it to him before.
Bro, the energy just went up.
When all of them are there.
What up? It's already chaos all over there.
Sugar's there just nonchalantly.
Let's go. Let's go. What's up, boy?
Arm was sick.
Already top.
Jacket.
He looks
That hair, the glasses, jacket. My leader.
Here they are.
John Cook.
Oh, they look so good.
They look top.
Classy attire. I'm liking this.
They all look clean, bro.
Is there Hobbies for the Korean bits or not?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Apple. Thank you, Zane. Thank you.
Oh, they're translating to
They're
Korean.
yeah.
Okay, my
And then
bad.
the Korean will be translated to English.
It's a long flight, right? Yeah, but
So
I
he came
love
to
it.
Korea.
I love it here. I feel very calm here. I love the city. I love the people.
It's from New Zealand.
I love our music. No.
No.
And I want to say thank you to John Cook because
그때
yes. He
What?
invited me out a year and a half ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
sat up there and we had a beautiful conversation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's been like, years,
God
right?
damn, they look
It's
good.
been a minute. But not as long as it's been for you and for Army.
Oh,
It's been a minute for them too. And you're here, I'm here, Army are all there. And they're waiting. They've been waiting for this moment and they're waiting for everything.
We're back.
Yes.
We're back.
How does it feel? I mean, that's a big question for everybody. But who wants to just quickly jump in and try to put into words how it feels for it to be real and for you to be together again after the time away?
So exciting.
일단 이런 분위기가 너무 오랜만이고, 이런 분위기가 너무 오랜만이고 사실 이렇게 제인이랑 또 같이 인터뷰를 하니까 세상이 이제 시작이구나라는 걸 느끼고 이런 모습을 또 이제
Chapter two.
오랜만에 팬 여러분들에게 보여드릴 생각을 하니까 되게 또 떨리고 그러네요.
뭔가 편안하면서도 뭔가 불편한 느낌? 뭔지 알아?
There's so much to talk about, and I want to thank you for giving us so much time today to try to get into it,
We have a whole day.
which is beautiful because I have a whole day's worth of stuff to talk about. I have so many
You
questions,
seem so
and I'm going to do
passionate.
my best for you, Army.
I love
I
this.
think I'm going to start with worldwide handsome.
Oh, gee.
Well, handsome.
I
Wow.
wanted to ask you what you missed the most about this, about being together with your friends.
저희가 같이 안 산지 되게 오래 됐거든요. 근데 이번에 우리 멤버들하고
they were
미국에서
living
같이 살면서 이제 오랜 기간 동안 이렇게 같이 밥도 먹고 되게 정해진 시간에 뭔가를 할 수 있다는 게 너무 즐겁고 행복했어요. 좀 과거로 돌아간 느낌이랄까. 아침에 일어나서 다 같이 밥을 먹고 운동을 갔다가 점심에 돌아와서 점심 먹고 출근하고 돌아와서 저녁을 먹고 웃으며 다시 잠들 수 있는 이런 일상이 너무나도 행복한 시간이었어요, 저한테.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned past times. I wondered whether or not, you know, living together again after being away, whether it felt kind of like the beginning in a strange way. When the circumstances were very different, you were starting out, the room was much smaller.
Yeah.
But did it feel a little similar to that?
I think so, because it was really strange to live, all together in a same. We lived in the same house, like literally. So we rented a villa. And then,
Okay.
It was in
Wait,
like 7
I think the
years that we
documentary,
had.
that's where they were.
When they were eating together, so they literally all lived in a villa
yeah.
together.
That's
and
sick.
Jin talking about their schedule makes more sense as well.
Yeah.
It's they travel together, they eat. Now they're back together 24/7 almost.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm more keen for the documentary now as well. I'm gonna see them together in there. That's sick.
Ever like
Go back to
lived
bed.
actually in the same house, like literally. So we rented a villa, and then it was in like 7 years that we have ever like lived actually like together and worked together. So that the session in LA for 2 months was quite a big transition, and it feels like a dream for us at the same time.
You know, John Cook, when we spoke here, we talked about the idea of you all moving off separately to work on your own solo music. It felt natural to all of you. It didn't feel forced. Did this feel as natural coming back together? I know you said it was a bit strange living together, but when you all found yourself coming together, even having that first meeting, like how did it begin?
Oh, good questions already.
Yeah.
사실 뭔가 제일 자연스럽다고 생각을 하는 거는 오히려 뭔가 솔로 활동보다는 늘 사실 단체로 뭔가를 많이 했었기 때문에 뭔가 좀 당연하게 생각이 됐던 것 같아요. 공동무를 사실 좀 시기를 뭔가 좀 떨어져 놓고 갈 수도 있었는데 어쨌든 최대한 빨리 단체를 하기 위해서 뭔가
Okay, so
좀
they
자연스럽게
purposely scheduled that.
일단 공동무를
Around
하게
the same
된 것도
time,
있고
yeah.
큰 의미가 오히려 없고 그냥 되게 당연했어요. 자연스러웠어요. 자연스러운 어떤 그냥 순간들이었던 것 같아요.
I always think that, you know, when artists take a break, it's a
Wait,
chance.
so it's not. So it's kind of like he asks a question because would he get translated what Jungkook just said?
I was thinking that as well. I feel like they do understand what he's saying to a good extent.
The English question I understand, but how would Zane Lowe understand?
No, how does Zane Lowe understand?
Oh, yeah. Translate.
So he,
So he'd wait
Yeah,
for
of
them,
course.
someone to translate.
They obviously
Yeah,
cut through all
yeah,
that.
but,
But even the questions that Zane Lowe's asking,
Yeah.
I feel like some of it would have to get translated. I
Yeah,
think.
that I agree. To get the nuances almost, because he's asking
Yeah.
some good
Really
questions.
good questions,
The way they're wording it, yeah.
순간들이었던 것 같아요.
I always think that, when artists take a break, it's a
damn.
chance to look at it as a new sort of point or a new era to some degree. J-Hope, does it feel that way for you? Or does it feel like you sort of picked up where you left off?
아무래도 사실 뭐 먼저 군에서 전역했던 멤버들은 이미 활동을 하고 있었고 그런 부분에 있어서는 사실 다른 친구들보다는 미리 좀 적응을 하는 부분이 있었는데 단체로 좀 하는 거는 확실히 미국에서 세션을 하면서의 영향이 되게 컸었던 것 같아요. 그래서 같이 하면서 다 같이 뭔가 좀 빠르게 적응을 하고 또 돌아와서 또 신곡에 관련된 많은 부분들을 또 정리를 하고 이런 부분들이 너무 자연스럽게 잘 적응이 될 수 있게끔 된 것 같고 그리고 뭐 그냥 여러 가지로 사실 모든 활동들이 친구들이랑 같이 오랜만에 하는 이 활동들이 다 너무 재밌고 이러다 보니까 뭐 앞으로 이제 우리가 보여줘야 할 이런 부분들에 있어서 저는 뭐 부담도 사실 안 생기고 되게 즐기는 그런 순간들이 많았던 것 같아요.
It's such a unique situation to take a break from being a band and go and honor the commitment to your country, to military service. But you're still a musician, you're still creative.
Yeah.
Sugar, were you thinking about music? I mean, can you
Oh, I
honor
love
that
this
commitment and do service? And are you still thinking about songs?
He knows what questions to ask
melodies?
her.
Did any of them make it onto the record while you were serving?
아예 그냥 새롭게 그냥 판을 짜고 새롭게 뭔가들을 만들어가지고 엄청 새로운 걸 하기
We saw that in the album.
Yeah.
Definitely.
그냥 뭐
Like even what J-Hope said as well, I feel like the initial emotion of everyone coming together as well, it's like I feel like it's just a burst. You know what I mean? Like 2 months, and it's like the moment they got delisted or discharged, right? You immediately just go to living together, having fun. Just the emotion is like up here. I feel.
좀 다양하게 저희들끼리 이야기 많이 했고 그냥 뭐 그랬던 것 같아. 특히 이번 앨범은 더더욱.
When you started out, RM, you became leader of the group.
Yes, sir.
You're now in a situation where you've grown so much as people, not just as a band.
Yes.
What was that perspective like for you when everyone came back together and you could sort of take a look and go, okay,
Hey, everyone's
these
growing.
guys I've known
Great
since we were
question.
kids, in some cases teenagers,
Yes.
How does your role as leader kind of evolve now everyone's growing up and have become, men?
That's a great
yeah,
question.
that's the trickiest point, and I don't know. Like sometimes I put like too much weight on myself. Like, oh, you're the leader, so you have to do something. You have to, like just get your ass off just the sofa and just go out and just like say something to the label or like to the people, or I don't know, music wise, people wise. But it's like, like you said, we're all kind of grown up. We're all like 30s right now, and we all got back from the unique experience, which is like very unique. And but I think through the process from the LA session, it's been almost like half a year, like 7-8 months, and I think there's still something that I can do for this team. Like maybe just to communicate with the label, or could represent, could say some words that could bring the whole team to a better level.
And I'd imagine also with the touring and whatnot to come, and as things get busier and busier,
Yeah.
those roles will start to feel a little more comfortable again of like how we
Right.
support each other.
Yes, and they are, we've been together for half of our lives.
Yeah.
Like 15 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's like a family. So, as we see just like each other's eyes, we just understand. We just get it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, now you've been through your hard times, bro. Then I'll do some more. I'll take care of you. Like we could just do that without any like worries or something. So
You can
they
sense
support me, and I could do my roles, but it's always tricky that I sometimes put so much weight on myself as a leader, But at the same time, I feel like I'm just one of the member. I'm just part of the team. I'm just one of the 7. So I just sometimes you just gotta let it go. Just go with the flow and just be part of the team.
Hey, swim.
So I'm still figuring out what is a good leader. You know.
Yeah.
Good leader.
I just want to pause there because he said, yes, they've been together for 15 years, so when you look at someone, you kind of already know how they're feeling, right?
Yeah.
But I wonder, when you're away from each other for that long, did anyone kind of change? Like, did anyone's maybe, like, you kind of had to relearn, but I guess, did you kind of get what I mean?
I know what you mean, but yeah, definitely I feel like they would have grown and you know, some things could have changed, but I feel like after you spend 15 years with someone,
The core of who they
the core
are.
of who they are is still there, and it's
Yeah.
like it hasn't been long enough for them to be apart for them. A drastic.
That's what I mean.
exactly.
I think the main thing is maybe the individuals have changed a little bit because, as he was talking about, it's a unique experience and everyone kind of goes through it differently. I feel like, right?
Yeah.
However, once you come as a group, it's the energy of the fact that we're a group.
You go back to the
Yeah,
foundation.
and I think low-key, when you've been with someone for almost 10 years and you miss each other for a while, when you come back, it's like it's even stronger.
It's even stronger.
Yeah.
And that answer he gave about the leadership point too, where he's deciding to take a step back. That's also being a good leader. That's understanding how to lead
Exactly. And I think that's part of having time, 15 years with someone. And you said, like, would they have changed or not? That's also realizing that people have grown, right? Realizing, take a step back and trust them a little more.
too. Yeah.
I also think Ira might be downplaying how much experience he has, though. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much he provides.
Exactly.
Like, to a point where I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not easy to build up that experience as a leader.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Him talking about trying to be proactive, right?
Yeah.
That's all because of he's been proactive this whole
this
time.
yeah, exactly. So, when it
that-
comes to like interviews like this, especially, you can already just see
Exactly.
without even labeling him as the leader, he already like does that naturally almost, right?
You know.
Yeah.
Good leader.
Good. Yeah.
Good leader.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for amazing English. Word. Peace.
Yeah, this is a celebration. I mean, we're going to talk about the music. We're going to
Yes.
talk about touring. We're going to get into it. We're going to try and fill in some of the gaps everybody wants filled. But we're here celebrating. And I would imagine that probably the biggest celebration so far was when Sugar finally came home, because that was the last member of the band. So can I ask you guys how you celebrated as a band when Sugar
Wait,
finally
hold up.
came
So-
home and
Yeah,
how
That
you
means
were-
Sugar served for longer than that?
But remember, they were
Or he went later.
He went later.
later.
Which was it, enlistment or discharge? We saw them talking. Like Sugar was there saying goodbye, and we thought it was like Jungkook and who did he get? Dingy with?
Jimin?
Yeah, Jungkook and Jimin when they were getting discharged, or was it RM and V? Whatever, whichever one it was. Sugar was there, wasn't he, to say bye to him?
Discharge or enlist, you mean?
Enlist
you're talking about.
Like,
right?
he enlisted later.
Yeah,
because of his shoulder. So he had a separate thing.
J-Hope?
Yeah, it was J
J-Hope,
Hope,
right? J-Hope.
because we thought
Because we were like, yeah, she was older.
Yeah,
Right,
that's it.
so he must have gone a little bit later or served a little bit longer, one of those.
Yeah.
And then, came back later. So,
So can I ask you guys how you celebrated as a band when Sugar finally came home and how that happened?
Crazy vibe.
저희끼리 다 같이 이제 누구 집에 모였더라? 정국이 집이었나?
내 집인가? 아니지.
형진이 집 아니야?
아니, 내 집 아니야.
우리 너 집이었던 것 같은데?
현진은 집.
나 공사하고 있었던 것 같은데.
아 그런가?
우리 집인가?
형진은
Someone's place.
스카이 계열도 없이 바로 미국에 작업을
맞네요.
같이 하러 가야 됐어가지고
근데 우리가 전역하기 전부터 해가지고 자주 모였어가지고 우리 집에서도 모이고
그날이라기보다는 뭔가 그 전역하고 나서는 오히려 더 정신 없어서 그 전에 좀 많이 봤던 것 같은데.
다음에 뭐 할 건지
그러니까.
휴가 바빠질쯤.
Yeah, that must have been really special for you, Sugar, and for everybody. And you know what? I saw this thing on social media the other day when you showed up on Weverse for the first time with your cat.
아 예.
And everyone went crazy in the theater. It was amazing. Why did you take some time
Bro, he's
to
tapped
come
into
back and say hi
Weverse.
to Army? And how did it feel when you came back and realized that everyone was so happy to see you streaming for the first time?
뭐 시간이 걸렸다기보다는 그냥 뭐 간간히 계속 뭔가들을 하고 있었는데 뭐 고양이를 이게 고양이 나온 거는 뭐 걔가 좀 와가지고 어쩔 수 없이 이렇게 나온 거고 뭐 가기 전에는 얼마나 많은 빈도로 이렇게 사람들과 소통을 했는지가 이제 막 그렇게 자세히 기억은 안 나는데 제 스타일이 좀 그런 것 같아요. 뭔가 이렇게 자주 소통을 하고 이야기하는 것보다는 그냥 어느 순간 쑥 나타나서 이야기를 하고 그리고 또 저만의 또 시간을 좀 갖고 이런 각자 스타일이지 않나 이런 것들이.
What's funny about that is whether you mean to or not, when you become a person of mystery, it makes people go even crazier.
Yeah,
It kind of always backfires a little bit. You know?
Maybe on purpose.
Jim, and I wanted to ask, what do you think you learned about yourself during the time away, and in particular, doing military service? When you came home, how had you tested yourself, and what did you learn about yourself?
정말
Wow.
가서 들었던 생각은 되게 많은데 일을 할 수 있고 무언가에 열정을 쏟을 수 있는 시간들을 가지고 있다는 게 얼마나 소중한지 뼈저리게 느낀 시간이었고 그리고 뿐만 아니라 되게 어린 나이에 이제 한국 남자들은 되게 어린 나이에 군대에 가 있는데 거기서도 되게 열심히 하는 친구들이 있어서 그런 모습들을 보고 나도 아직 더 열심히 해야 된다라는 생각을 좀 끊임없이 하다가
Inspiration.
Energy.
정국이랑 같이 연습도 따로 많이 해보고 군대 안에서도 그렇게 시간을 보냈던 것 같습니다.
We're glad you're back.
We're glad we're back.
Yeah, I bet.
Too.
And off to Los Angeles you went. I mean, I get it. It's a music town. There's a lot of places to work, but most people come to LA to go and find people to work with. You already kind of had figured out who you wanted to work with and how you wanted to get, or at least start. Why did you choose to go to Los Angeles and have that time there?
We all knew that LA is a it's a true music town, but I was even so surprised after we got to LA. We met like tons of hundreds of songwriters and like players and producers, and like most of them actually had their home in LA, and they just they advertised to us like the life, how a life in LA is so great. So we have never lived in LA for that long, and we also had a kind of consensus that the weather and the creative energy and the people in LA is really so great. And I think it's always the best choice. You have a real musical base camp or a session. You should go to LA.
Song camp.
Maybe. Yeah. So I think that's why.
V, when did recording start? Like, how did this album begin?
진짜 딱 끝나고 저희
일단은
바로
바로
시작한
그쵸.
거죠. 네.
전역하고
바로 넘어갔어.
이제 마지막 멤버 슈가 형이 이제 딱 전역을 했고 난 뒤부터 이제 바로 줄라이?
나 3, 4일 뒤에 나간 거야.
shit.
바로
저희
No time for rest.
7월 초에 이제 다 나갔어요.
맞아.
다 같이
Damn, they've been cooking on this for a minute then.
처음에 이제 대화가 안 되니까
말 영어로 해봐.
이걸 영어로 해서
Please, Jimmy, let's hear it.
So during the session, the first thing first, the conversation was impossible
The language
because
barrier.
they can't speak
Right.
English.
With like probably the producers and stuff.
근데 이제
진짜
그
굿.
작업을 하면서 이제 너무 2달이란 시간이 있었다 보니까 이제 좀 하다 보면서 너무 많은 곡을 작업하니까 이제 약간 스스로 이제 어떤 곡을 작업을 해야 되지라는 좀 어려움은 좀 있었던 것
판단이
같아요.
안 되기 시작했어요.
맞아.
Too many to choose
스스로
from.
이게 어떤 곡이 앨범에 들어가야 되고 어떤 곡을 써야 되고 그리고 이제 또 하다 보면서 또 필요한 곡이 생겼는데 그 필요한 곡을 위해서 작업하는 것도 되게 즐기지 못하는 듯한 느낌을 받았어가지고 우리 스스로도 그게 좀 되게 힘들었지 않았나.
You know, you can't tell. When I listen to this album, it is so much energy on this record.
So we heard it.
And everyone has come back and delivered at the highest level. I want to congratulate you on this album. I think start to finish, it's a really great record.
He knows.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have to, otherwise what are we talking about? 그래하고
That's Zane Lowe for you.
맞네.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're one of the first people outside who have ever listened to the whole album.
You work with some
What?
great people.
Damn.
on this
Bro,
record.
we were talking about that, and you were like, "Yeah, he would have."
He doesn't go into an interview not knowing something.
Are they saying that in the sense of it hasn't been released?
That's
or
what
are
I
they,
think.
Yeah, are
That's
they
what I'm
that?
saying. They're saying he's got connects that they will give it to him to listen to do the interview.
Is that what they're saying?
I think that's
Like,
what they're
because
saying.
I thought like they would have given him the song.
Can we play it a little bit more? And I want to see this bit, and then because I want to see what they're talking about here.
Who have ever
then we'll
listened to
pause
the
it.
whole album.
You work with some great people on this
Yes.
record. Diplo, Mike Will made it. Alvin Show,
Yes, yes, yes.
incredible. Kevin Parker,
Yeah, Kevin Parker.
Tizo Touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty wild. I mean, let's get into
Okay, wait.
that.
Yeah, okay,
the
so
fun part.
yeah, I don't know if they mean in the sense that he's got the opportunity to hear it.
That's what I think.
Or
As an interviewer,
Yeah.
from Apple Music, I think they gave it to him early.
the other side of that is the fact that people that interview them usually don't actually listen to the
it
album,
normally,
which
yeah.
is disgusting.
That's
firstly.
crazy. And because
Right?
what he said, why are we here? What else
Yeah.
are we to talk
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
Right?
It's like them being surprised that is like they used to interview.
telling. It's
yeah,
telling.
it's telling that other interviewers don't even listen to their music properly before interviewing them.
Exactly.
Which is that's
no, so that's interesting then, because we were speculating BTS would have given him the songs to listen
they
to.
didn't
the
know.
label.
I mean,
The
it could have been
label.
Apple.
Music.
with the
I don't even
label.
know. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Regardless, though, him going out of his way to listen to their music and the whole album in
Well,
that sense.
there's nothing to talk about if he hasn't listened to the music. He
Music,
doesn't
exactly.
understand it.
And him talking about the producers, right? Because you can tell the production was phenomenal,
Yeah.
right? He knows them.
Yeah.
Well, we don't even know who
No,
Kevin
no,
Parker,
no.
Ellen Gincho is.
And I think what a lot of other interviewers probably do is they probably have someone tell them about, this song's
Exactly.
probably,
Exactly.
this song is doing good, right?
But no, it's also the whole album.
Yeah,
It's-
whole
that's
album.
insane.
You
right?
listen to the whole
And I think you can already tell he's such a good interviewer. He's so calm in himself as well.
yeah.
It's like the questions he's asking is so
I
nuanced.
really
It's
like
not it's just the basic surface level
Makes
shit.
them think. 100%.
It makes him think, and it almost feels like he wants to know like about them himself. It's not like he's just
Exactly.
asking questions for the sake of
And
asking
coming
questions.
from a music lover, right, which Zane is, saying this is a good album, like that's a big name, bro. That's a big name.
Speaks volumes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty wild. I mean, let's get into that, the fun part of that. Jungkook, tell us some stories, or let's talk about the collaborators and what you loved about all of that.
뭐 나는 일단 김초랑 작업을 되게 그래도 많이 한 것 같아.
폴리건이라는 곡을 사실 정국이가 거의 뭐 다
오,
썼는데
Oh, look at
이게 처음에 이제 트랙을 많이 들려주잖아요. 그럴 때 진짜 이 사람들이 뭔가 생각하는 것들이 너무 신선하고 새로웠어가지고 이런 식으로도 트랙을 쓸 수가 있구나, 만들 수 있구나, 그런 생각을 때는 제일 먼저
Yeah.
했던 것
Yeah.
같아요.
What is it? Because it was so unique.
Yeah.
여기서
Even the way he sounded.
써야 될까 잘. 그래서 부담도 엄청 많이 됐어.
But that shows how much he cares.
그래서 오히려 좀 내가 옆에 붙어 있고 싶었나 봐. 그래서 아무튼 일단 느낌이 아예 자체가 너무 달랐어요.
Definitely.
되게 새로웠고 한 번 더 기회가 된다면은 좀 같이 작업을 했던 사람들이랑 다시 세션 한번 해보고 싶은 그런 마음도 있습니다.
You know, you're all producers and writers, and you're all very creative. I mean, was it important that you worked with other people on this record just to get a fresh perspective, to get new energy?
엄청 중요했다고 생각하고.
Since we are 7, so maybe like from perspectives outside, they could think like, oh, you guys are 7, so you can make your own. But we have to consider a lot of things. We could also like digest a lot of like genres at the same time. So it's always, I think it depends on the clothes, like, you know, what we're trying to wear or not. And so bringing their colors and creatives, especially the young generations and people from the LA or Europe or Latin America, it was very
Inspiration from
important
everyone,
for us to, you know, we were trying to make a change and transition after the discharge from the military, because many things are changed and it's getting faster.
So they got to kind of change as well.
Evolve with
Yeah,
the
so
times.
we have to like adjust our channel to another frequency, a new one,
Exactly.
and we wanted to borrow like their thoughts and their creative minds.
Exactly.
I love that.
You know what I love as well? Their first thought is instantly pivot.
Exactly.
Right? It's bro, I want to change as well, right?
Exactly.
With the times, and then they go and seek out the best.
Thing is, a lot of people won't understand that. A lot of people will be like, "Oh wait, BTS, wait, they're different. This isn't the BTS that I was listening to." You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people will have that reaction. But at the end of the day, this is how they grow, this is how they get better, and it's not like BTS is capped to where they are now. It's not, BTS isn't boxed into BTS yet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're still going. This is only chapter 2, the start of chapter 2.
Bro,
right? They have ways to go.
But think about if when they released songs in 2016. Oh, those were game changers. They broke the internet. Then they did pivot. They went 180, right? But now they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, they're doing exactly.
It's the yet to come mentality. What they said in the song, like their moment is still yet to come.
Exactly.
And they're gonna try and develop every single time to make sure that they can get, to evolve and find that moment again.
But you know what I love? They talk about changing with the times, how it's never rushed.
It's never rushed.
You know what I mean? They really took their time with this process. 8 months, 2 months in LA. It's like
and the project speaks for itself. Bro.
Exactly. They really honed their craft in the sound.
And I think you can't judge them. They're still in the middle of their journey.
Exactly.
Like they're still in their journey, right? It's like I think once they're still learning, right? So I think you have different types of songs. You like who knows in another year when they drop another song, it could be a whole different type of vibe, which more people like. So it's like they're going to be evolving, but at the same time they'll almost cater to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like people will be quick to jump to the conclusion that this is BTS sound.
Exactly.
And I feel like there's no such thing.
Yeah.
It's like they cover everything.
Yeah.
And the uniqueness, the way they were saying, oh, we want to try something new, the uniqueness of the album speaks for itself. We said it during our album reaction. We're like, we've never heard anything like this. It's so unique, and all that. It's like. It's incredible.
And then in order to have that sound, they go and seek out the best. That's what I love. Yeah. To learn, they go and learn from the best.
Why would you not do that?
Exactly.
Why would you not do that?
That's my thing.
All 7 of them are capable, but why limit yourself?
They've got a big name in the industry. They have that pool, bro. So use it.
And we talked about it. It takes courage to do that though, because when people are used to a certain type of music and you kind of you change it up a little bit, it's scary.
Yeah, and the parallel not just from music, but when Jimin was talking about, I learned a lot from the young guys in the military, and then I'm talking about the young guys in music. It's like that parallel as well. It's like it's not just about music. It's like life. It's like
it's a time,
learning,
the world.
just learning from everyone.
And I think you're opening yourself up to a lot of judgment as well, but also you're opening yourself up to a lot of collaborations, which you might have not got in the event that everything was normal.
Exactly. What did John Cook just say? I want to have another session with all those guys. It's like he literally said, "Wow, a song can sound like this." Yeah, you gotta remember these guys are creatives at the end of the day. They just simply want to put out the best art they can think of, right? And the more things they can tap into, the more they can think of.
And I think even RM, considering everyone around the world, right, bro? They mentioned so many times they're worldwide now.
Exactly.
They are worldwide.
And they're getting sounds from everywhere.
It's like we want to take Korea all over the world, but we also want to take a lot of inspiration from all around the world.
Exactly. But at the heart, though, they've still named the title Adidang, so they never forget where they come from.
Exactly, the roots.
Are like their thoughts and their creative minds. So I think it was really important to be back. So they helped us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the album starts hard. It starts hard, and at the end, there's some beautiful, thoughtful, really emotive, vulnerable songs.
He's listened to the whole album.
But the first 4, 5, 6 songs are like,
yeah.
And then you have the bells.
Bam.
Oh.
Who wants to tell us a story about that one?
Your favorite song?
Well, I have a few. It's definitely up there. I love Aliens.
I love it.
Aliens is peak.
My Will Made it snapped
Oh,
on
Will
that.
Made.
I like Aliens a lot.
Normal.
Bro.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I love Normal. I love.
They don't know about us.
I don't know about us.
Jimin's voice on that.
많다. 근데 제목 다
You remember all the titles.
Merry-go-round, bro. That was emotional. Merry-go-round had me emotional, man.
Yeah, Kevin. Did anyone get to meet or work with Kevin, or did he do that remotely?
Was the Tame
I really
Impala
tried
head guy?
to work with him for my solo before, but I couldn't make it because I had no time and there was a producer called Sam, and he was a close friend and a partner of Kevin. And one day he came to our session maybe like 7 or 8 times, so he did a lot of stuff for the music, our music, and he just said like, I love Tame Impala and stuff, and I was like, oh. Bro, I'm Kevin Parker's my friend. So he just gave a listen to me of his tracks, like 10. And the merry-go-round was like 3rd or 4th. So I was like, damn, I love this track. This is so Tame Impala. And I just, it would be an honor if we couldn't have a little joint with him. And there was a songwriter, his name is Alde. He's a damn genius.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff for our album as well.
I love the respect they show.
I just gave Aldi a mission. Like, I think I love this beat, and I think your type of songwriting and your vocals gonna have a beautiful collaboration with this Kevin Parker track. And I told him like I want to tell about a merry-go-round. I think life is like this. So and he tried to like, oh okay, I think I have some inspiration with that, and he just made that melody like I don't know like an hour. So it's just sometimes a miracle comes.
Some talented
Jen,
people.
what's your favorite song on the record? Do you have one?
My favorite song is
Last one.
Bro, he hit that note
that
again.
shit We killed it on that.
Like, go back, I didn't hear.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I'll get too hyped.
What's your favorite song on the record? Do you have one?
My favorite song is Into the Sun.
I love
The
that
last
song.
track.
Yeah, the last song.
He made it.
Into the sun.
The last word on that song is dawn.
Da!
I love that. You remember that as well.
Change it to done.
Yeah.
Did you change it to dawn?
Yeah.
Because it's like going into the sun.
I love that. I love it. And when I saw that in the lyric sheet, and I saw that the last word was dawn, it felt like the end of the record, and really amazing.
Exactly.
You
You
just
just want to wrap it up.
All coming together, singing together. Oh.
Were there songs on the record where lyrically you really felt like you had grown and were able to address
Great
some
question.
subjects that felt mature, like you'd lived some life?
전체적으로 앨범 자체가 다 되게
특히 스윙이 좀 그렇지 않나?
역시 스윙이랑 그런 거
I
같아요.
want to hear more about this.
노멀도 그렇고 맞아.
Yeah, no.
쓴 건 아니지만 내가 이제 형들의 랩을 가사로 들었을 때는 Into the Sun 가사가 너무 약간
잘했다.
아니 그러니까 잘했다보다는 되게 약간 감동을 좀 준다 이런. 개완했대.
That line.
덜 무겁게 쓰려고 좀 많이.
But he doesn't know how to do that, man.
나는 개인적으로는 좀 너무 무겁게 가면 안 될 것 같아.
Still
I
here.
love how it
가볍게
is.
전반적으로.
근데 그 가볍기가 되게 주는.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
V, V's one of us, man.
To me, in some respects, it felt like you got to go back and reignite that original fire that you had when you started from a rap point of view as well.
Yeah, the hip hop.
The
In
hip hop.
recent years, obviously, as the band has become bigger,
Right.
songs have gotten bigger,
Right.
melodies bigger, stadiums bigger. To be able to come back, Sugar, RM, J-Hope, and be able to get on the mic and just
They went
tear it up.
crazy.
Like, when I did the first
Rap.
part of songs, it's like Aliens is a rap song.
It is a rap song.
그냥 이 BTS 앨범 작업을 할 때 내가 해왔던 게 뭐고 그냥 나의 정체성을 좀 많이 보여주려고 했고 근데 그게 곧 사실 BTS가 보여주고 싶었던 정체성이었던 것 같아요. 어쨌건 뭐 우리가 이 음반을 왜 해야 되는가를 두고 봤을 때 우리는 이 음반을 통해서 우리가 그동안 우리의 뿌리 보고 우리의 정체성을 좀 많이 보여주면서 그리고 우리는 한국 인으로서 보여주고 싶은 부분들이 또 있었기 때문에 그런 부분들을 좀 고스란히 담으려고 하다 보니까 솔직히 담백하게 내가 표현할 수 있는 부분들로 잘 나온 것 같아요. 근데 그게 어찌됐건 랩이 좀 많았었고 그러면서 좀 되게 각자의 스타일이 녹아지면서 어우러지는 그런 앨범과 곡들이 탄생되지 않았나.
Yeah, wait, I want to say, yeah, I think that song Aliens especially really highlighted what they used to talk about back then as well, right? It's like all the haters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, even musically, it's so unique, but at the same time, you know it's BTS.
It felt like them still, you know?
BTS,
and
yeah.
I love J-Hope talking about our styles mesh, because, bro, these rappers switched up their style every song, it felt like.
True.
And the fact that you could still, like you're saying, it still felt like BTS
It's
though.
still BTS.
With the messaging still, like,
Because
think about
the
Into
lyrics,
Sun.
it's the lyrics,
It's the
man.
lyrics. You
It's
talk
the
about
lyrics.
Into the Sun, bro, you felt that in... Bro, in Please, for example, the lyrics, you felt
No,
that.
and I think they're going to be able to shine with their choreo, bro. Because some of the choreo that can be done on these songs with the music video, bro, because the production, even just on Swim, that boat, that ship they were on in the middle of the water, I think with music videos and choreos with these songs, it's generation.
Yeah, it'll hit harder almost.
어우러지는 그런 앨범과 곡들이 탄생되지 않았나.
What's amazing about J-Hope is that me and Sugar, we started as a rapper, from the Soul Street, but he used to be a dancer, a street dancer. And my favorite rap verse from this whole album was like his verse from song called 2.0.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's so addictive, like facts. You remember
that shit?
Oh, Damn, you're a rapper, bro.
He's really one of them ones.
It's great to
I love
hear.
the love they
It's
give
great
each
to
other.
hear Sugar just get on the mic and just tear it up. It just must have been really fun to realize that the things you originally loved, those passions you had when you were just kids on your own, now all fit in to BTS at the highest level.
그 앨범 시작할 때도 그런 것들을 7명이서 다 할 수 있게 된 게 나는 되게 엄청 좋았거든 앨범 자체에서.
그래서 좋은 앨범이 나온 거.
그리고 이번 앨범 작업할 때 사실 송폰 같은 경우도 막 진짜 그냥 하고 싶은 대로 그냥 그냥 하고 싶은 대로 일단 그냥 짓거려보고
Explored.
막 그런 식으로 좀 되게 자유롭게 작업 많이 했던 것 같아요.
Yeah, it sounds really together, and it really knows itself. And I feel like you all really know each other better than ever before, which is amazing, given the time you spent away. The album is called ARIRANG.
Yeah. Oh, you sound great.
Okay.
He even learned the Adidang pronunciation.
Sounded like ARIRANG.
Adidang in body to body.
I want to ask you why, what that means to you, calling the album something that is so synonymous and special to the people in this country and to you.
I think it was very natural to bring a keyword like Adidang, because Adidang is like it's an old traditional Korean song, like hundreds of years, maybe 1,000.
What does it say?
The song is about the lyrics are quite abstract, but it's about longings and a nostalgia for a hometown. It could be a lover. It could be a hometown, it could be a family, it could be a friend. Lots of our ancestors had been singing it. Yeah, it's a very like ethnic and it's very, very historical in Korean. So in the military, we also thought about like missing the times and the past and the fans, the times that we worked together, but we couldn't do anything inside. And we naturally thought about like where we came from, and if we unite again, like what do we have to do? If BTS should go on, then what word could make us into a group?
Bro, we talk about they always question things.
Yeah.
Once again, it's that the weight on their shoulders to think of something that big. I feel like they understand the situation they're in perfectly.
And I love that he said they chose a word that connects all of them again. Like it's like ARIRANG connects them all back together because they all experience that same feeling.
Yeah, that's
so
like
it's
nostalgia for something.
Exactly.
Almost.
So it's like that longing that they had to go back on stage and perform. It's like to bring themselves back together. They use that word to connect again.
Exactly, and to connect with themselves. Now that word, like you're saying, so abstract, so it means something different to every person.
Every person, exactly.
So when you put it out there now, everyone can connect in their own way.
Exactly.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
It's bigger than you.
Yes. We wanna like claim like to the world that we like where we are rooted, and it was Korea, since we're all Koreans, and we are proud of like where we came from. And I think the song has a lyrics and the melodies are very, very universal, because everyone has some like nostalgia and their sadness and their longings.
It's all relatable.
So I think a great art mostly brings like their personal thing into a universal thing.
I want to hear that again.
That's so well said. Holy shit.
So,
he summarized what we've been trying to say this whole time.
Mostly brings like their personal thing into a universal thing.
Yes.
So if we bring ARIRANG into 2026 in our own ways, we thought that we could bring it to the world.
You know, one of the things I think that your fans fell in love with, ARMY fell in love with when you came out, was that you were very open and honest about some of the internal and emotional struggles that young people felt around the world, but in particular in Korea, and the pressure that you felt to live up to other people's expectations.
That's so true.
Do you feel in the time that you've been making music and writing those songs and speaking to young people that that's changing? Do you think that there is a growing sense of confidence and freedom that's occurring with young people now more than when you started out?
점점 각박해지는 것 같다, 그지 세상이. 근데 이제 저는 좀 그 소셜 미디어나 이런 것들을 막 그렇게 잘하지도 않고 이제 그런 것들에 대해서 뭐 잘 알지도 못하지만 참 그게 참 세상을 많이 바꿔 놓은 것 같아가지고 그냥 좀 덜 볼 줄도 알아야 되고 그래야 된다고 생각을 하는데 물론 저희들은 여전히 음악을 만들고 계속해서 이제 이렇게 경쟁을 해왔고 또 앞으로도 해 가야 되는 상황이지만 좀 다들 본인의 행복과 이제 본인의 만족을 좀 찾는 것도 조금 연습을 해야 되는 시대가 되어버린 것 같다 그런 생각인 거죠.
We're all 30s, so when we look at the 20 years old, like younger people, I don't know what to say. I feel sad sometimes. But younger people always like kind of rebel. The older generations, they refuse it, they deny it, and just they have their own rights, and then they become older, and then younger
They have to go
generation
through it
comes in.
themselves.
You know, it's just like
They went through that
natural
themselves.
happening, like a hurricane. So we're in our all 30s, and since the change is getting faster, when 20-year-old those kind of friends like come to me and they ask for some advice, I sometimes like lose words and be really careful.
It's a really big question. It's a valid question to ask those in a position of influence and inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really hard to try to influence people on their own terms, you know what I mean? On their life. There's no right answer.
No.
Everyone's journey is kind of unique.
I think that's why I think the best thing you can do is share your own experience.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not really telling people what to do, you're sort of just sharing your own experience, and in turn people can take inspiration from
Whoever
that.
wants to latch on will latch on.
Will latch on, exactly. I think the best thing that they already do in their music is make people question what they themselves are doing and share what they do.
Exactly.
So
I love what Sugar said there. It's sometimes you don't know how the world's going, you don't know how these people are going, you look at social media, it says something else, right? But you should always be trying to find your own direction and happiness.
Exactly.
Right? It's like that's the overarching theme.
Yeah.
And so whatever you find that connects or latches onto that, it's almost just go for that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you don't need to worry about everything
That's how you
else.
carve happiness into your own
And
life.
I think the beauty of what RM said is, with everyone in the 20s, everyone's so different, right? Or young people are so different.
Yeah.
So when you create variety in your music, because not one song is the same.
yeah, true.
So they have such a unique range of music where no matter who you are, you can get inspiration from whatever catalog.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. Like if you go from the start of the catalog to today, you can literally touch on an emotion, touch on an experience, touch on a feeling for literally everything,
And
right?
even think about the
Universal,
themes within Adidang. There was themes about, you know, being the best and what that's like, and having the heavy head because the crown's on your head, right? And everyone's going for you. And also talking about burnout. So like, there's multiple things people can latch onto.
Exactly.
Position of influence and inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really hard to try to influence people on their own terms, you know what I mean? On their life. There's no right answer.
No.
Everyone's journey is kind of unique.
Different, yeah.
You know, even all 7 of you were on very unique paths to become one. You know, Jen, your journey to here is very different to RN's journey to here. I mean, you have such a unique journey on how you became a part of BTS. I mean, it was almost a happy accident, right? In a strange way.
뭐 시작할 때 이제 서로의 길은 달랐지만은 결국에는 저희 리더가 멤버들을 잘 이끌어줬던 것 같아요. 음악이 얼마나 재밌고 행복한 건지 그런 식으로 이끌어줘서 진짜 리더로 인해 많은 친구들이 변했고 다들 뭐 음악을 사랑할 수 있게 되어서 저도 뭐 남준이한테도 그렇고 뭐 호비한테도 그렇고 뭐 모든 멤버들한테 항상 감사히 생각하고 있어요. 과연 내가 다른 인생을 살았다면 더 행복했을 것인가를 요새 자주 생각하는데 저의 최선의 길을 우리 멤버들이 이끌어내준 것 같아서 저희 멤버들에게 전 늘 감사하고 이렇게 항상 잘 되라고 기도하며 살고 있습니다.
사실입니다.
Real one.
Thank you, Rowan. Handsome.
Again, worldwide Hanson, everybody. Worldwide Hanson.
얼굴이 복지 뭐.
You know what? You all look fit. You all look ready. Who is the most out of shape when you all go back together to rehearse? Who's not ready to get back into it?
Man.
That means he was the fittest.
Shoot up!
Oh, yeah.
Let's take it.
I wasn't getting everybody back together though. I was starting to kind of do the choreography and figure out like, because it's a big show, you know.
사실 처음에는 우리 할 수 있는가?
큰일 났다.
네, 괜찮은가? 이대로 괜찮은가 생각했는데 맞춰가고 있고.
So we had to lock in real
그리고
quick.
어쨌든 되게 오랜만에 팬분들한테 공연을 선보이는 거라서 더 새롭고 더 멋있고 더 충격적인 거를 준비하기 위해서 되게 다 같이 아이디어 내고 연습하고 노력하고 있어서 기대해도 좋으실 것 같습니다.
되게 새로우실 거예요.
기대도 좋아.
It's a 360-degree stage.
I heard.
Yeah, so you
Damn.
can see us everywhere.
So
Anywhere.
Is that the first time you've done that?
Let's see.
Once, but we did. That was not like a concert.
Yeah.
It was like just like a
seven
팬미팅?
Yeah, seven years ago. It was like it was called a fan meeting. It's like a simple event.
Oh, was
You really
that
gotta
the
know
dance practice we saw? Oh, what song was it? You know when they were in the middle and we saw everyone around them?
Oh, that when we wear masks? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, when
the
everyone,
audience was wearing
the
masks.
audience was wearing masks. And they were in a suit, I think. Everyone was...
I just remember the one where they were just standing there and
I
singing.
think I
and
know
then-
what you're talking about, but I don't know if... Ooh, yeah, that's
Is
a
that a
bit hectic.
360 stage?
I can't remember. I don't know if that's the one he's talking about as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know if that was
360 you could have cooked or you got cooked.
7 years ago. It was called a fan meeting. It's like a simple event.
You've really got to know your steps, right? Because I'd imagine you're all going to be doing choreography in different parts of the circular
Oh
stage.
yeah.
많이 헷갈리시죠?
많이 헷갈리지만 계속 그거를 이제 기억하려고 노력.
많이 헷갈릴 만큼 많이 해야지.
많이 해야
You know, it's remarkable
Mindset.
how you're able to be so in sync with each other and perform at such a high level, and yet it feels inclusive of the audience at the same time. Can someone kind of try to put into words what that balance is between having to think about what you're doing versus knowing
Great question.
that you can just be in the flow state and it's practiced and you've got it?
생각해서 맞추고 올라가서 생각을 안 하고 해야 된다. 그래야 잘 맞는 좋은 공연이 되는 건데 결국 마지막에는 계속 생각하고 있으면 결국 망치더라고요. 헷갈리고.
맞는 말이야.
네, 저도 한마디 그러니까 우리가 연습을
insane
한
amount of
만큼
practice,
각자가 거기에서 얼마나 신경을 썼나에 따라서 그냥 그대로 딱 무대로 나온다라는
The
생각이
fact that it
있어서
becomes autonomous though.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like what they're saying. Don't even think about it. It's literally like
Just your body moves.
that's crazy amount of practice.
Hours and
Just think
hours
about
and
it.
Okay, but we see how difficult it is. Like, how do you not think almost?
Yeah.
Like all those moves, it's like your body just. knows.
That's why it looks so easy on stage.
Exactly,
when they're
it looks
performing
effortless.
It's just programmed into your subconscious. You do it so many times, your body just knows what to do before your mind.
Do you know how much you have to practice? So some of those moves are difficult.
따라서 그냥 그대로 딱 무대로 나온다라는 생각이 있어서 그래서 조금 연습이라는 게 굉장히 중요한 부분이 아닌가라는 생각이 들어서 우리가 그만큼 무대에서 그냥
You know why it's
자유로워지고
maybe
사람들이
hard for
봤을 때
us to sometimes understand like the level because we haven't seen other people perform. You know what I mean? Like we haven't really seen other groups or any other people really perform before, right? So for us, it's like it's always been effortless when they perform because they always put in that effort. So yeah, maybe we're just spoiled already.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like,
we just
like,
We've seen the top.
it's like because what they're talking about, I can't even almost envision a bad performance.
Yeah, exactly.
because
Yeah,
I've only seen good performances.
What
so
does a performance look like when you have to think of
that's
the
what I
move?
mean. So when he's talking about like, oh, it comes through very clearly, I'm like, yeah, it does, but I don't really know what a bad performance
Exactly.
is even
What
like.
is it? What is it when it doesn't come through clearly?
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Like,
That's
when it doesn't come through clearly, should we notice a difference?
Exactly, that's
It's
what
like because you know when they're watching themselves, Jungkook's like, oh, maybe I should have done this a little more, and we're like, buddy, like I can't even tell.
We
that.
can definitely see growth from their early years to now, right?
Yeah.
But even back then,
It's still
It
it's just the levels going up.
The levels
the
going up, but it was
effortlessness
still-
hasn't changed.
Exactly.
Almost.
It's still crazy.
I don't think they'll ever be in a position where they come on stage unprepared because of
no
who they are, right?
Exactly.
So you just never know.
And it's the fact that they want to put all the effort in.
Exactly.
They want it. Oh, bro.
조금 연습이라는 게 굉장히 중요한 부분이 아닌가라는 생각이 들어서 우리가 그만큼 무대에서 그냥 자유로워지고 사람들이 봤을 때 뭔가 좀 되게 멋있어 보이려면은 그런 좀 과정이 그래도 필요하지 않나. 그게 또 난 프로페셔널한 부분이라고 생각이 들고.
Professionalism.
We need a many practice time.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
it's a massive word.
Jungkook, which song are you most looking forward to performing? New song are you most looking forward to?
Fire.
파이야. 파이야.
Big, that's a big one. There's a lot of really big songs for this tour.
Yes.
Were you thinking about live when you were making this album? Were you thinking about
100%.
what would sound great in a stadium?
I mean, the first few
We need
songs.
an anthem just to heat up all the stadium. So of course we consider sometimes.
In the time away, right? Because one of the things I love about all of you is that you have a lot of different interests. You know, I've met a lot of musicians who are hyper-focused on music, but I know that you're all curious people. Ariran, didn't you learn saxophone during military service?
I did.
From scratch?
From scratch. That was my job in military, so.
Right.
Yeah, I was in an army band, and yeah, it was fun because, you know, not to keep, you know, be so far away from where I was. You know, which is music.
Yeah.
And the army band, they were all from like, you know, some of them from like Berkeley's and like New School and like Berlin.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot because I didn't know a thing about like an orchestra or a real band.
Why saxophone though?
That was the easiest one. Trumpet. You can't imagine. You need at least like 3 or 4 months just to make it really sound.
Just to get you breathing right.
Yeah.
Did you meet Jungkook at the end of his service with it? Did you bring it? Did you play it?
I had played it when Jin came out.
Tell us that story.
I just wanted to do it for just you know, entertainment because it's a great day.
Yeah.
I had like 1 year to get out, 1 more year to get out. So yeah, it was like a struggle to you know, to admit it and like congratulating his start at the same time.
What did you play?
I think I played Dynamite.
On saxophone?
Dynamite. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay. That was phenomenal. Hold on,
again.
Hey, Zane Lowe.
Dynamite.
on saxophone?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah. Oh, you remember the saxophone?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm a human saxophone.
Yeah, Husaphone. When they came out, we play like. I played it for him.
Yeah. What did you think when you came out and he's playing saxophone?
나 전역하는 날 보면서 저러고 있지. 주인공이 뒤로 지금 뭐 하는 애지? 당황스러운데 반겨주니까 너무 좋았어요.
셀러브레이션. 이거 짤이 있어.
그리고 나는 아직 나오지도 않았는데 너네들끼리 막 껴서 다니니까
저희끼리 이렇게 껴안는데 이제
It was just a reunion for them.
Did anyone sort of learn any new skills or try a hand at something new?
We were doing a bunch of stuff, I
Ariran
remember.
sax.
좀
새롭게 깜짝이야.
I'm trying to learn bass.
You are?
I'm doing phonetics all the time.
베이스?
It's fun, but my finger hurts.
되게 웃긴 소리지만 저는 그 드럼 레슨을
He seems like a drummer.
장원하는데
Starting drums.
아직 안 했다. 끼쳐 모으기. 선생님 모으기.
He's always telling me his
Boy.
teachers.
Yeah.
You know, he's like a picker. Like he started this, he started that, he started this, and he started that. You know, a quick dropper.
Yeah. Up and down.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's into drums right now.
완전 TMI인데 요즘 추리
Detective
소설
novel.
True crime?
Thank
그래도
God for
혼자
reading
계속
books.
상상해.
Such an exciting time for ARMY. We're here to have this conversation, and I'm having the best day. But it's really for the fans, right? To hear from you again, and your fan base is incredible.
They are amazing.
They're amazing. ARMY go above and beyond. They actually carry your legacy on even when you're not here, and they do things to improve the world in your honor. They have so much initiative to do things. I'd just love to open up the floor for all of us to just talk about ARMY and what that experience has been like for you, getting to know the world through the eyes of your fans.
진짜 재밌는 거는 정말 이 감정이 태영이는 정말 진영 콘서트 막 전역해서 진영 콘서트 게스트 나와서
맞지.
진짜 보고 진짜 눈물을 흘릴 정도로 진짜 사실 되게 그런 큰 감동이 있는 것 같아. 왜냐면 우리도 이제 어디 있으면은 이제 투어하고 전 세계를 돌면서 그것도 이제 스타디움으로 많은 팬분들을 볼 건데 뭐 너무 5년 전에 있었던 일이라서 간만에 그런 경험들을 전 세계를 돌면서 느끼면은 되게 뭔가 다를 것 같은 기분.
아리랑.
Oh yeah, hotel rooms selling out, tickets gonna go crazy.
Hotel rooms.
Do you remember those days when you were walking around just handing out flyers? Just
Crazy clip. He's
people
tapped
to come
in.
to your first show.
뭐라 내 머릿속에는 기억은 없는데 그냥 그 방송된 이미지는 기억이 난다.
전 추억이었다.
전단지.
Jungkook was like,
I love how they.
너무
I love how now
Yeah.
you can say it's like a good memory and it's something to look back on.
Yeah.
But like in the moment,
They're going through it, man.
They got all the pressure, bro.
it's everything.
It's incredible to think that it started with that. I mean, all of this now, this building, this business, this anticipation about this tour started with you guys just on the street, just asking people to come see a show.
I know. Like when I first got into the label, it was big hit. Like before hype, there was 9 people in a one floor. It was 2010, like April, and I remember, you know, the office was awful, and the 9 people, they all had to be, you know, in charge of like 3 jobs. Like somebody had to do like mails and like shippings and like design at the same time. And now it's like I think it's like more than like 2,500 people right now.
Yeah.
So
You think?
we still sometimes can't believe that, you know, we are here actually, and we also just got out of the army and the military.
Yeah.
And like things change like so fast back and forth, but we just naturally always think about like, you know, they just brought us here, and we're for them and they're for us, like at the same time. So you know, it's really amazing to see a growth. So they're getting older right now at this, you know, as well, because we're getting older too. When we had our debut, they were like an elementary school student, and now they are like 25. And
That's crazy. They're seeing growth in army as well.
It's amazing to, you know, getting old with the fans.
Well, this is an interesting time because this is, in my opinion, a legacy play. You know, that first phase was the building and the amassing of success and fans and achievements. You could have ended there. True. And it would have been a perfect journey up to that point. To come back, you have an opportunity now, probably the first of your generation, to mature this experience and to start to build legacy.
It's still a big challenge, and I'm really afraid of a new chapter, because we have to show different things, you know, to convince the fans and the people out there. We want to reach maybe different type of people as well.
Yeah.
Since we love each other so much, we're just here still, and the fans are there. So what is the reason that we have to stop?
Yes.
Precious brand and the thing and the family. Because, you know, for my rest of my life, I can't ever meet people like this, because I'm like 33. I was 15 when I first met them, but now I'm like 33 maybe. But you know, like it was my teenage, and they are really symbolizing my youth as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want to miss this chance, and I don't want to regret, like, you know, years later, man, we had to do it again. We just shouldn't have stopped this journey. We didn't want to, you know, do that thing like Interstellar, you know.
Yeah. Was that a conversation? Like, that was beautifully put in reflection. But was that actually a conversation amongst the 7 of you?
뭔가 우리들끼리 말하지 않아도 통하는 우리들끼리 그리는 미래가 있었던 것 같아요. 그래서 자연스럽게 뭔가 이렇게 군 전역을 다 하고 이렇게 함께 모여가지고 할 수 있는 이유도 그런 뭔가 자연스러운 우리들의 그런 생각이 모여가지고 지금 보여주는 부분들이 아닌가라는 생각도 들고, 굳이 말하지 않아도 우리가 해야 되는 게 뭔지를 알고 앞으로 나아가는 그런 7명들이 또 이렇게 마음이 맞았기 때문에 그렇게 할 수 있었던 것 같고, 그런 게 되게 좋은, 서로가 서로에게 주는 좋은 시너지가 아닌가라는 생각도 듭니다.
Can this be forever?
세상에 영원한 것은 없지. 하지만 우리가 최대한
노력한다면
좋은 기간이 오래 갈수록 우리가 서로 노력을
Bro, it was so well said.
단정할 수는 없는 거지. 이게 영원할 거야 이럴 수도 없는 거고. 근데 이게 영원하지 않을 거야라도.
Yeah, you can't say.
Let's be real.
그러니까 우리가 마음 맞으면 하는 거고 좋은 게 좋은 거지. 뭔가 약간
난 우리가 원하면
그렇지 언제든 할 수 있다고 생각해.
We didn't say that.
최대한 오래 유지할 수 있게 서로에게 계속 노력하는 수밖에 없는 것 같아.
Skirt?
Damn. I feel really grateful that I'm able to come to this beautiful city and sit with you at this time in your life. It's a really special time.
Thank you for coming.
When it was happening the first time, the 1.0, it was fast, and we were all trying to hold on tight and see how big you could get, and you became the biggest. There's no guarantees in life.
No.
Like you said, there's no guarantees that you were going to come back and do this. And, music is better with you here.
Facts.
Have the best time putting out this record, Enjoy every second of it.
Oh, I just got chills from what he was
I
saying.
love it, bro.
And then we're done. And say end the interview as well.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
That was really fun. Thank you, V.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Aaron.
Oh, he's.
Jimin, thank you.
Everyone, bro, I love this.
Jen,
Thank you, bro.
thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
See you next time.
My guy.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Next time.
Wow.
Oh,
I think what RM said, as long as the love between each other's there, that's all that matters.
And I love how he asked the question, right? And RM he thought out everything, and then it's the conclusion of why stop. It's almost a normal thing to stop, right?
Yeah.
But if we have this connection with each other, we have this connection with Army. I love making music more than anything. Why would we stop?
And they're all on the same page about how this goes. So like, what is the reason? There is zero
the
reason.
natural culmination is what brought
Yeah.
like together.
Just the synergy, just bouncing off each other. It makes you feel alive. I feel like.
I think I didn't know much about Zane Lowe, but I think give a shout out to him because I think he made this interview so good, and I think the perspective we got from each person was absolutely phenomenal.
Just him doing his due diligence to actually understand their music, actually putting thought and effort into the questions he was asking, because every single question he asked, I'm like, holy fuck, I was actually so curious about that.
Exactly. It's almost the questions you never would expect to get answered.
Exactly.
It's the questions you have, but you kind of put them away when a normal interview comes because you're like, oh, they're not going to get answered, right?
It's also the way he phrases the questions as well, beautifully, and even the members, the way they answered. RM, obviously, you don't even have to say anything, bro. Eloquency, even Jin, given those little the thing he said there at the end was amazing, bro. He's like, nothing lasts forever, but
the good times can last.
We got to make sure that the good times last.
They're all very well articulate, and I think, if you have a lackluster interviewer, you're not doing the music any service. You're not doing yourself any service.
Exactly.
So then picking him out was actually a good move as well.
Exactly, and it speaks volumes on him. And what I love is he knows the music, but he talks to them as people still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows their art and the artist. He can differentiate the two and give them at the same time.
Yeah.
Which it's a very fine balance, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that line at the end, I hope you have a great time putting this out.
Yeah.
It's like he wants them to enjoy this musical process as well.
Music is better with you guys.
Exactly. And I think for us, we've listened to the album, we've got this. Now I can't wait for the documentary, man.